Previously on Cogwheel Chronicles, we started off strong. I made a to-do list, I know actual structure, who am I? Then I packed up, moved to a fresh new spot because the old spot was starting to smell like regret and poor planning. Tunnel bore? Oh yeah, that beast got some real mileage this time, actual progress people. I cobbled together a smeltery using fans, lava and pure desperation, somehow it worked. We then threw together a quick wood farm because I was tired of punching trees like it was still day one. And then, the house. I gathered everything, got building, stood back like, hey, not bad, but the replay mod, yeah, it decided to corrupt, so I rebuilt it, then it corrupted again. At this point, it's less of a house and more of a personal vendetta. To top it all off, I swung by Saphires to snag some precision mechanisms, shout out to her for keeping me slightly less useless. I also built a 6.0 storage solution because apparently needing 20 chests to feel in control of my life is outdated. And believe it or not, we also finished the to-do list. I know, I'm shocked as you are. Anyway, enough of the recap, let's dive in and see what kind of trouble we get to in this episode. Alrighty then, so after that brief recap, I think it's time we got on with today's episode. I have got myself a list. Yes, I do. Today's list for today is I can't say that word. I need a food source. I can type the word, but I'm not going to try say it. We're also going to get a working mineshaft. So elevator fun. We need the XP farm. We need the full enchants. We need to defeat that ender dragon, which means we're going to have to get Eyes of Ender, find the end portal. And I want to raid at least 2 end cities. So, without further ado, why am I holding dirt? Get rid of the dirt. We are going to head down here with my already prepared barrel, with everything I need for this elevator. As you can see, I've dug a massive hole, brought power in. I will explain what this is in a bit, but we've got power going over. We just need to attach and set up, which means, yep, I need a shaft. And I love the fact I've now got this storage system. I just search and I grab. Saves me looking at it for about 5 minutes not knowing where it is. I need an andesite casing as well, which I've got in here. Alrighty. So, first things first with this, I want to cover that up. I want the elevator puller, and then we're going to bob that right there. I think this is how it works. I'm not entirely sure. Roof block. We'll see. I know we need 1 of these. We're going to need 2. So, is that the wrong way? That's the wrong way. Need to place 1 there and 1 there. However, I do think I need to drop that down 1 more because I want the floor to sit flush. So let's do that. Do something a bit dangerous here. Bit of water, drop down. Need to try and get myself back up, so quickly switch that. There we go. And there we are. Alright. I think what I will do for now, I'm trying to remember how to do this. If I place that on there, we need our super glue. Glue them. You know what, I'm doing this and I'm gonna actually have to go down bottom and put another one of these connectors down. So, try and make sure we're in the right place with this, and we'll go put one right down at the bottom. And probably one at iron level as well, I think. Oh, there's a cave here. Nice. Alright, so there is a bedrock here, which means that's going to be the base, which means this contact, if I can get it, is going to have to go here. So that should be in the right place now. Get our way back. Okay, we're going to try swim our way back out of here without drowning ourselves. And at the same time, I want to try and get a contact. Oh, the lava there. Need a contact at iron level, which I am unsure where that would be. So, falling. Not in a good way either. Alright, let's tuck ourselves in here for a second while I just double check something. Alright, I stopped here to check the best Y level for what's it called? What? Oh, that! It's a fish! Why is there a fish in here? I don't know. Yeah, I stopped here to check the best Y level on Google for, I do believe, iron, and it said that Y minus 15 was the best. So if we knock this out here, that will be Y level 15. And that can be our next elevator bit. Perfect. Right, I'm going to swim all the way up, pick this water up, and get the... Oh, what's it called? What's it called? Elevator built. There we go. Took me a minute to English, but I got there eventually. Right. We need... Oh, I've got randomizer on. Oh, of course I've hit my randomizer button. We need that as the base. To get it all glued. The contraption controls, which I've put the wrong way, obviously. This will allow us to select what floor we want. So let's glue that in. Just trying to think how I connect this. We'll figure it out. I need more andesite casing. However, actually, what I'm going to do, with it being mine, I'm going to use deep slate bricks. It's kind of like locks on with this as well. You think you just stood on a platform, then half of it disappears. Don't need any more of these, so chuck, if I can do it, chuck them back in my storage. Alright, need one there. No. One there. There, and there, and one there. We need the door. Right, I'll tell you what. To make this easier for gluing purposes, we'll grab that glued up to... I think how tall I'm going with it. Going about that tall with it. And the roof. Yes, and the roof. So, get a deep slate brick, stair in, put that out for a second. These out, get part of the roof on. We'll glue it in place and don't have to worry about it. I'll say part of the roof, I'm going to end up putting all the roof on, but that's not the point. Going to be a very cramped elevator, but it'll work for what we need. That's that bit. Now, if I grab the glue... Actually, I'm going to have to move that one, aren't I? Yes, I am. Try that again. Grab the glue there, to there. Grab the glue there, to there. That's all this bit connected. Then grab the glue from there to there. That'll be that bit. And I am also going to need to go across there. Pick the contraption controls up. Get the stair back in place. Get that stair in place. Then back to the andesite casing. We're just going to do that. The door is going on here. Contraption... Wrong way, again. Always do that. Contraption controls back on there. Now we need an andesite bar there. One there. We need to... Where is it? There. Copycat panel. chuck that on there. That should be glued. Should be the operative word. Well, it will be now. Smack the andesite bars on there, and... It's not working. Why is it not working? That's hooked up to power. Or, I've missed my middle brick. That's what that one's for. That should be glued in place. I'm guessing I'm going to have to glue the pulley to that. Now. No? Alright, what have I done wrong? What have I done wrong indeed? Let's ponder this. Elevator pulleys can move structures vertically between marked locations. Start by constructing a cabin. I've done that. Yeah, facing each other. I've done that bit. And it is attached. Contraption controls can be attached to make floor selection easier. It is supplied with rotational power. Right click assembles it. So, that's assembled. However, I think we're going to lose that bit. Yeah, I can right click to unassemble. So let me just attach that. Click that. Now, by rights, we do indeed. We have a working elevator. I've lost part of my roof. Goodbye, old friend. Quite a fast one as well. Oh, I've got a little skylight for looking up. I will have to glue that in place, so. This should take us right down to bedrock. -Y 57. Perfect. Might put it a bit higher for diamond. This should take us up to where we get iron, which is Y -15. I don't know what just died, but something did. Takes us to there, with a nice little cave entrance. I'm actually curious what's down here. Anything good? Ouch. Possibly death. So, let me get back. Might just have enough blocks to pillar up there, actually. Hopefully. Yes, just enough. A nice bit of limestone here, we'll have to grab that. Right, hit this elevator back to the main floor. Now, I know you can name the floors. I just need to figure out how to do that. I think it's something to do with these redstone contacts. So I'm going to try and click on this one as I go past it. Aha! Elevator 2. Technically it is a basement, so I'll call it basement. And then iron and diamond level I can add later. We are going to unhook that, because I just want to get that glued there. Redo that, and there we go. We have a working elevator. Which I do believe is the first thing I can cross off the... I said working mineshaft. Technically it's a mineshaft because it's got an elevator, so I will say that one is done. Well, it's been a while since that last clip, and I've done something I'm quite proud of. So, I'm going to take you upstairs, I'm going to show you, and yeah, you will see my ingenious at work. And, before I forget, I'm going to tell you what this thing is. I mean, you probably already guessed. If you did guess, maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you thought it was and if you were right. But I've just set up the drill here. So that way when I put it down, it can empty. It saves me manually doing it. I do need to upgrade these to vaults for that reason. If we come over here, we have got a very, very basic potato farm, which I'm currently waiting on them growing at the minute. But the idea with this is, it'll harvest the potatoes. I need to be careful because I've already died once. It'll harvest the potatoes. It will drop them in here. I have a brass funnel underneath that drops stacks of 64 potatoes at a time onto item drains, which roll across. Eventually I will get a brass funnel here to chuck the poisonous potatoes out. Go in, it's getting dark. Up and over we go. Now, the plan is, with the way I've set that up, it's very basic, it's very temporary. It's just to get a stock of food while I'm AFKing or doing little bits. But, I don't know if you can see, there we go, the edge of the item drain there. Come through here, gets picked up by the andesite funnel. The potato gets picked up here. I need to adjust that so I can show you how it works. If it will let me do it from here, yes it will. And I hit the wrong button. Okay. Alright, let me reset that up. Alright. Click that on there. Click that back down there. Alright, not got it set at the minute. So, once the potatoes are cooked, they drop out of here, onto here, fling over there, and land straight in my storage. Like so. I've had to take a bit of a chunk out of the roof, which I still need to fill in, but yeah, my potatoes, you can see them, are going nicely into my storage. Which I think is not a bad solution to the food problem. Because hopefully now, it won't be a problem. But on that note, I'm going to toddle off, find something to do, and show you all in a bit what I get up to. However, before I forget, because technically I've done that, I am going to tick it off. Okay, so after that short time lapse of the mining drill, which I did on stream, seeing as it decided to corrupt again, I've decided to go caving. Now, I can hear skellybobs, but I've lit this part of the cave up, so I'm hoping I've just stumbled across the third spawner. Hear him. Yes, I have. Oh, nope, nope. Don't have my shield on me, behave. Guys, pack it in. I don't have a shield. Need to get a torch. Oh my. Wow, that is a lot. Run. Potato, run. Potato, run. Okay, I've got a torch on it. I'll let these guys deal with themselves. I did not expect as many skellybobs as there was. However, skeleton spawner is a bonus because we get that XP farm sorted with these. And yeah, we have a source of bone meal. Alright, good, we're cleared. We are cleared. We have a saddle. I've already got cat music disc. It's a shame that it's only one. However, what I'm going to do, pick this up and get myself out of here, and I will bring you back when I get back to the enchanting room. We have just got back home, as it has reached midday. I think we have done good. I'll close the door, never mind. Alright, we're gonna go down to enchanting room. I need elevator music. It's got a little jukebox with a what is it playing? And place that there. Okay, so we have got a zombie spawner and 2 skelly spawners. Now, the plan is this this cobblestone block. This is where we're going to kill them. I'm going to have a nice little bit around. Little killing platform. I think we're going to take the items and store them in a vault. However, I will have to turn this bit here into the spawning chamber so they can be pushed. Oh, a bit too high up there. So they can be pushed into the center, into this block, chop them up. Or I could even dig a chunk down here and have them come up and down and take a bit of fall damage. However, I'm not too fussed about that at the moment. So, seeing as I've let you guys down with the time-lapse for the mining, I will make it up to you with a time-lapse of the enchanting room build. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Comment if you like the design of this room so far. It will change. However, me and Saf have now managed, with a bit of teamwork, to get this enchanting setup sorted. We have got the spawners, dropping them down. That dude's stuck. I'll sort that later. Saf's currently killing him. We've got a max level enchanter here. We're just going to grind some levels, get ourselves sorted, and then make our way and find the end portal. Then once we've done that, yep, as you can see, Saf's nodding along. Once we've done that, me and Saf will be tackling the Ender Dragon. So, before I forget, grab my checklist, XP farm, done. Just need to get the full enchant and we're good to go. Alrighty, it has been a couple of days since that last clip. But me and Saphire are ready. I am fully enchanted. I have got some nice little bits. Well, I've got the best ones I can get. So, got protection, unbreaking, ended up with depth strider on the boots, and respiration on the helmet. Not too happy with them, but we got to take it. Got sharpness 4, sweeping edge, knockback 2, sword, fortune 3, efficiency, unbreaking, pickaxe, axe, shovel, bow, power 2, unbreaking 3, and mending. We have got arrows, but because we are off to the end, we've also got some rockets. I will show you what we did there in a minute. I'm gonna put them away. Put them arrows. Take that. We don't need super glue. We do not need our wrench on us. We do, however, need 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take 4 stacks of cobbled deep slate as a building block. There we go. So, yes, what has happened over these past couple of days, because life got a bit busy. We've got a trip. Staff's putting llamas in the house. Alright, so, yes, as you can see, there is a nice andesite scaffolding tower there. Saphire built a little creeper farm. Not the place I would have put it, but I appreciate her hard work nonetheless. So, we have got a little bit of gunpowder trickling in. We've made some rockets already. I've made a bare bones sugarcane farm, which is... it's producing quite nicely. Sapphire's stealing llamas and putting them in my house. I've just realised I've put my potatoes away. I need my potatoes. So let me grab potatoes, and yeah, you get to watch me and Saphire. I'm gonna get 3 stacks out because I've got over 1,000 potatoes now. Yeah, you get see me and Saphire finding the end portal and then tackling the Ender Dragon, and I didn't even pick them out of my chest. Why did I do that? But what I am going to say, these tools have bare bone names, and so does my armor. So why not leave a comment with a few suggestions on what I can... Sapphire's getting impatient. Yeah, leave a few suggestions with what I can call my tools. But on that note, yeah, hopefully it won't corrupt. We're going to have a little time lapse of me and Saphire running to wherever this end portal is. So I will see you all shortly. Alrighty then, the Ender Dragon is dead. Sapphire's already gone through the gateway, because, yeah, impatient much. Well, I was going to say, figure out where we're going from here. However, I have spawned in, and straight away I can see the silhouette of a ship. So we will be heading that way. Sapphire's already started with a bridge. I don't know where she's gone, because like I said, impatient much, she's run off. But yeah, I will bring you back when... Oh. Yeah, I'll bring you back when we get to the end city, and then you can see me getting attacked by shulkers and failing, as I always do. I hate end raiding, but it's got to be done. Okay, so I thought I'd bring you back sooner, even though, yep, the boat is right there. I died. Twice. The, carry on mod. This is what killed me. As you can see, it switches... Well, I was building with deep slate. I got to where it switches to endstone, and yeah, as I was still shifting and right clicking to place, I picked up the block underneath me and fell to my death. However, I do believe Saf has a water bucket on her, so this should be salvageable. She does. Perfect. Chuck it here. Thank you. Alright, if I pop that there, that should just be on top of my corpses. Right, down we go. This is Mission Impossible stuff, is this? Come on, come on. Nope, wrong corpse. Give me the right. There, transfer. Got it. I have my stuff. Oh, I just nearly fell out the water stream. Alright, at least we salvaged that. Looks like Saf's already making her way towards the boat. That. Oh, no. Grabbed it a bit too soon. There we go. Alright, Saf. Here you go, you can have your water bucket back. And me and Saf... Oh, I'm going to try and make a way up there, so I'm just going to grab some endstone. I should have looted the endstone off the other corpse, because it would have saved time with this. But, they do say hindsight is a wonderful thing. I think the plan is I'm going to grab an elytra. And then try and find Saf one. However, as soon as that elytra's in my hands, I'm going to have some fun. Alright, judging by the height, I'm going to need at least 80 blocks. That should be enough.
I'm not going up, you go up. I will wait here, and then you can pillar straight up.
Okie dokes. Right, so Saf is not going up. She doesn't like shulkers as much as I do. I don't like them though either, to be fair. Alright, let's go 4 blocks over. Actually, 5 blocks. To be just underneath the bow of the boat. I will grab the elytra. I need to keep an eye on my blocks because I'm not picking it from underneath me again. There we go, that should do. Straight up we go. Best part, pillaring up. Shouldn't be too far off. I should be hitting my head in a more. Yeah, the shulker's opening already. This is... Is that really spitting already? Oh, I don't like this. Go. Here. One shulker down, 1 elytra got. Sweet. Oh. What's in here? I'll take the saddle. 2 saddles. I'm not too impressed by that. I'll grab the healing potions because I'm going to need them. And now let's... Shulker. There we go, and... I can hear him spitting, I just can't see him. Where's Saphire? Oh, look at that, it came to me. Nice. Nope, Saph's climbed up as well. Saf? Thought you weren't going to pillar up.
I wasn't. I was going to give you the blocks, but we're going off for both.
Promise some end city raiding, so end city raiding we will have. However, hold up, did I just see another boat in the distance? I think I might have. So, what I'm going to do is grab my rockets, and I am going to go get Saf and Elytra while she guards the boat. Sound like a plan? Yep, sounds like a plan. And I didn't equip the rocket, of course. There we go. Been a while since I've used the elytra, bear with me. Right, we have not found 1, we have found possibly 3. Right close next to each other, so let's do this. Oh, there we go. I found another 2. Back away back to Saf, because I still don't know where she is. And I'm running out of rockets. There we go then. Right, Saf came in clutch then. She shared a waypoint. So, yeah, I nearly brought one of the elytras already. But here you go, Saf. That is 2 elytras for you. But on that note, everyone, I am going to call this an episode. So, if you can hit that like button, drop a comment with your favourite part of the episode today, what you would like to see on the next one, and yeah, hit that subscribe button because it does help me out. And I will see you all in the next episode. I've just gone to go fly off into the... can't even say sunset because we're in the Nether. No, we're not in the Nether, we're in the end. But I forgot one vital thing for this episode. We didn't do the checklist. So, for this episode we can cross off the full enchants, we can cross off the Ender Dragon, and the End City or 2 raided. But, on that note, see y'all later.